Hey, hello everybody. Larry here, and I'm back for another session to see what's up out there today. So, hey, what are we going to talk about today? Well, I do want to share with you some very cool, inexpensive, very affordable pens that I really like. And they're the what were they, Mr. Announcer?
SBK F19.
SBK F19. Here is a blue one and a red one. And they really write so well that I ordered me 6 more, and some are going to be given away. And I've got the pink one in for a friend of mine. So this was supposed to get here for Christmas, but they sent me the wrong one, so I just got this one in. So yay for that. But anyway, these pens are extremely nice fountain pens, and I'm just very pleased with them. So, anyway, what's been going on and what's new? How was everybody's New Year? Mine was really good. I did absolutely nothing. Been busy, though, with a lot of videos, doing a lot of research on different pens, thinking about different pens I want to get this year. Some are affordable, some are not so affordable, but thinking ways of how to get them.
Hello, Ramon.
Hey, Ramon. One thing I have decided that my Aurora Optima Flex, the limited edition, that I almost sold last year, I decided I'm going to keep it. And here's the reason, and I've said this before when I was selling it. Why did I want to sell it? I've only used it, 3 times, maybe? Well, I don't do any flexing, really. Excuse me, I have some nibs, flex nibs, and I use those a bit, but I've really never got into flexing. Maybe I just haven't tried enough. So that was one big thing for the reason I didn't want to keep it.
Hello to Lawrence and Orlando.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing today?
And Lawrence wants to know, what pen did you get in the Penscription box?
Oh, okay, right here, my beautiful Vanishing Point with a matte black finish. Gorgeous fountain pen, lovely. I'm really digging it, man. Just a powerful, I love these pens. So anyway, back to the story. And then there was one more thing about the Aurora Optima. It was boring. It was a blue, but believe it or not, this Chinese pen, the K, what again?
SBK F19.
The SBK F19 is, to me, better looking than the Aurora 88. Doesn't mean it's a bad pen. It's just this color is more vibrant, more kick, more alive. That, it attracts me more. So what I'm going to try to do is reconnect with that pen.
Hello, JJ.
Hey, JJ. Yeah, so that's what I plan on doing. The pen is still in the box, on the shelf, back in there. That's where she's at right now. And she's been in there all clean out. I don't know for how long. I'm sure she's ready to come out. But, I know people are different. I'm different, though. We all have, and I've been saying this over and over again, we all have different likes, right? Some like this, some don't like that. And we all have our opinions, like these pens here. Some people don't like them because they're Chinese pens. Cheap Chinese pens, they don't like them. But hey, they're affordable. And there's many of us among the fountain pen community that really can't afford a whole lot. And these are a blessing just to have, And so, really, I was totally blown away how well these pens write. They really write really good. So you got to give credit where it's due. And, when I do a review on pens, I always do an honest review. I am never going to mislead any of my viewers and tell them that a pen is good when it's not any good. So these pens are great. I think they're like $2 and I don't know, some change, 83 cents, maybe something like that. But hey, cool pens. I love them. Got them.
JJ, yes, that was Penscription level 2 that he got. And Ramon just bought 8 Jinhao 92s.
The 992s?
Yes.
Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, and those Jinhao 992s, I've already been having some emails sent. Yeah, they look like the Monteverde Monza. But in my humble opinion, I think that the Monteverde Monza are better built. Because I'm thinking out loud that the Monteverde standards are much higher than the Jinhaos, and here's why. I have a Jinhao that I had to glue back together. The cap on the very top cracked and just fell off by itself.
Yeah, JJ says he's had all that same problem with his 992s cracking.
Yeah, so and then I had another 992, and I love them. Don't get me wrong, great fountain pen, super great. Has a crack in the barrel because I was going to use that one to do a eyedropper for some folks that wanted to see this pen in action with the eyedropper, so I can't. Now, I've had the Mazda now, the Jolly Green Giant. I've had both, the Jolly Green and the blue, what was it, the shade blue or?
No, that was
Island blue. Island blue, yeah, for, last year. I got them in December, and they're great fountain pen. Just, $18. So you can't beat that. And with a bottle of ink, so it's a win-win. I love Monteverde. I really do. Great fountain pens. I love their ink. Yes, I do. Favorite green ink with Monteverde is the olivine green. My favorite blue of all time is, I guess you will say, Noodler's Bay State blue. But then I also like the KWZ Hawaii blue, marvelous blue. A lot of Robert Oyster's blues I like. Robert Oyster can pump them. So can Noodler. We got so many different inks, and our brain just scatters and goes because we're going in every direction. But again, let me clarify something. I've done some videos for Penscription, and I want to say honestly that they didn't pay me for doing it. I didn't receive anything for doing it. I bought that level pen. I wanted to. I wanted to get that experience of what it feels like to get a mystery pen in the box. So I did it. I like it so much, I'm going to order Wednesday. I have enough money. I'm going to order level 1. Now, one day, God willing, I like to order level 3, but not yet. Level 1's next. And I can't wait to see what that is.
Hello to David C.
Hey, David C.
Says that there is a new batch of Hawaii Blue coming out soon.
Cool. I have another backup bottle already of this Hawaiian Blue, of KWZ Hawaii Blue. Is that what he's talking about?
I assume so.
Okay. But anyway, so long story short, I've met with the two gentlemen, and we've had conversations over the 2 weeks, and I really got to know them. And they really are pen enthusiasts, and they really care about the products that they sell to the consumers. They want all of us folks to get a great experience when we shop. I've had some comments that from some people that, and I understand this totally, that they've seen their website, and the reason they haven't ordered yet is because if they already have the pen, they don't want to get that same pen again. So that's one of the comments, and the feedback that I'm getting. So if you have any feedback on Penscription, send them a comment and let them know your feelings, and they will listen to you and they'll get back to you. So that's it, because, you know, I think some people think that I'm getting paid to do their videos for them. Now, you know, I don't get paid for anybody. I mean, I don't get paid for doing these. I don't get paid for any of them. You know, I'm a pen reviewer. That's what I do. But here's what I like. For me, what I like doing, I really like helping that little person, the one that's just getting started, and they want to get their products out. And, you know, and this is Penscription. They just started last year, and they're going through a whole lot right now. And I won't share it right now because I don't have permission to do that. But they're good folks, and they're dealing with some personal issues that they have to handle. And it's nothing bad. It's just what life brings you in general. So, but anyway, good guys. And so, you know what? I said, you know what? I want to help these folks the best I can. So, yeah, reached out and talked with them. Over the last 2 weeks, we have visited with each other for lengthy times, and I got to know them. They know me, and everything went well. And I know, you know, why they're doing what they're doing. They're in the selling pen business because they're like us, pen enthusiasts, pen geeks, pen freaks. They're geeks like us. We all associate because we love fountain pens. So that's a little bit about Penscription.
JJ says he wants bluegrass velvet ink from Ferris Wheel Press.
I never heard of that.
But apparently they're have asked for public money to be able to distribute it. I guess, JJ, kind of like a Kickstarter thing.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that ink. First time.
Yeah, like a Kickstarter. So they're wanting people to donate money to get it to come out before it's available.
Oh, okay. And for some reason, again, I don't see anything on here. So that's why Mr. Announcer's
we can't get the laptop to show the comments for him.
Beats me, so. So other than that, let's see, I've been busy. I did a review on this pen that, you know, I finally bit the bullet on it. It's no big deal, but it's a pen that I've always been interested in. The 999, the Dragon. You know, like, check out them eyes. There they are. Check out them eyes. Cool Dragon. It's a Jinhao. You know, nothing special. It's a heavy pen. And I did, like I said, I did a review, but I finally bit the bullet and bought it. I think it was like $13 because I like the Dragon on it. It's cool. And it would just sit on my shelf, something to look at. But yeah, I enjoy it. Enjoy it a lot. So that's that. Let me be right back.
JJ, I'm a school teacher, but I promise I won't grade you on your grammar there.
Hey, Alan, your sandwich is in the refrigerator. It's an egg salad sandwich.
We have a minor little break happening at the moment. We'll be back in.
I am looking for a certain pen. I guess I can use these. Here's some Jinhao people out there. The 51, the retro 51As, and they're really nice, decent writers as well. I've ordered a whole bunch of different Jinhao pens and more of these as well. and some other Jinhaos. I forgot the numbers, but hopefully that should be in a month or so. And a lot's going to be used for giveaways. So, but I'm excited. Here's one cool pen that I really love. Is my my vintage Schaefer Snorkel. Great fountain pen. Beautiful. Love it. Great writer. Love the vintage pens. Great
Ramon has a Jinhao 51A wooden barrel.
Oh, really? I love to see that pen. Of course, I did show you on my workhorse, my beautiful Lamy. And when I reach the 5,000 mark, I will be doing a giveaway, and I'm going to be buying a new pen like this from the Pen Thing store with Brian. So that's going to be kind of cool. And another beautiful vintage pen right here is the Schaefer Levenger pen. I was told, they're thinking this pen came out around 1998 or so. You know, it's got a 14K gold broad nib, but it's a beautiful pen. Really, it is. Gorgeous. My favorite color. Beautiful. So I really like that pen a whole lot. And of course, I've got my vintage Esterbrook's. I think just about everybody has some. Great fountain pens. You know, easy to change out nibs with. Great pens. So, I had somebody asked me what's my oldest pen that I own. I don't have it handy. It's put away in my pen case. But, you know, these Esterbrook, I forgot how far they date back. Probably in the 1950s. But I have 3 Parkers, 2 Parkers 51 and 1 Parker 45. But the 51s go back in the 40s, 1946 and 48, I believe. So that's pretty old. And yes, they're gold nibs. So, and I've had those restored. So, beautiful writers. And I finally got some Parker ink, the blue and black. I said I wasn't going to do that anymore, but here I am buying more inks. And, you know, for some odd reason, I'm starting to develop a taste more for noodlers. I have about 6 bottles of ink up there, but, you know, some people have sent me some samples of inks, and I really like them. The Rome Burning, or Burning of Rome. Which one was it? Remember how it went? Rome Burning?
Burning Rome, maybe?
Burning Rome, let me see.
Hello to Ink Guy.
Hey, Ink Guy. Well, I don't have it with me, don't you know? But anyway, you probably know what I'm talking about. Burning Rome, or Rome Burning, I think. Yeah. Beautiful color. So will I get a bottle? Probably. And of course, I like that Noodlers. I got a bottle of the Widowmaker. Great ink. So, yeah, but yeah, I do love KWZ. I do love Pilot's inks. Diamond has great inks. Robert Oyster, like I said, Mont Blanc has some excellent inks. Sailor as well has some excellent inks. Pelican has some great inks. You know, there's some black stone inks that I really like. Parker, Levenger has some great inks. I bought a bottle of the Levenger Forest Green. Dynamite stuff. Love it.
JJ says his New Year's resolution was to stop buying pens and ink, but he's admittedly already broken the resolution. He bought a Pen BBS 355 bulk filler.
I'm like you, bud. I told myself, and you can check out what I said on videos, I am through buying ink. I'm done. I'm not buying any more bottles. I don't want any more. I said it over and over again. I said, I'm going to try an ink sample. there's some bottles that I didn't try an ink sample because it was in front of me, so I bought it. Anyway, I don't think we're ever gonna beat that passion, that desire of not buying inks. That's who we are. I mean, we're fountain folk people, and we love those so much that we love to get inks, even though we have inks on inks on inks. We buy.
As Ramon says, you have the pen bug.
It's all over. But you know what? That's a good thing. You know, I don't party anymore. If it wasn't due to my health, I'd be out there exploring in the boonies, for real. That's what I love doing. Going out in the wild, camping out. I would be rappelling off mountains, cliffs. Used to do that over there in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, in the mountains. I don't know, we're about 1,500 feet up or more. I used to have pictures I was looking for to post them when I was rappelling, but I cannot find them. I don't know what happened to them. Did a lot of rappelling in my days. Lots of rappelling. A lot of fun. I love the outdoors. I'm big on it. I love exploring all through the woods. I know that I must have done hikes of 20, 30 miles over at Fort Walters at their wildlife center now in Mineral Wells. So, yeah, I've done a lot. So that's me.
Ramon asks, would you still be using fountain pens if you were still well?
You know, yeah, I would. I really would. I would be more into fountain pens if I was well. Because if I was well, I'd be working. And if I would be working, I'd be making some decent money. And there we go. I would have fountain pens on fountain pens. Yep. You know, yeah, every once in a while, I have a viewer that may send me a pen, or I have some viewers that may send me some samples of ink and some bottles once in a while. I appreciate it. It does help, yeah. But if I was working, watch out. I'll be doing some serious pen buying. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not. In what I call the pen room, we have the exercise bike in here, and it's part of Mr. Announcer's library. Wall-to-wall books. And back in this little corner is where I do my thing. So it's cramped, but it works. And I have 2 shelves back here that are full. And, you know, I just don't know where else to expand to. I'm thinking about moving into the dining room, but on my band equipment's in there. So, yeah, I could take it down. I don't know. We may want to jam a little bit, so I'm leaving it up. But, you know, fountain pens is my heart. That's the way I roll. And I won't ever stop. Yes. There. That's Mr. Minion for you. So, anything new out there with you guys? Anybody bought any more new pens? Any inks, anybody? I know it's kind of late coming on for some people, but I've just been so busy today, wrapped up doing videos and doing some other stuff, cleaning house, taking care of my dog, spending time with him. He's 16 years old now, so I'm busy going 20 ways in every direction. But it's what I do, you know.
Ramon bought 3 Parker Urban fountain pens.
Okay. How do you like them? And what size nibs are they?
They are nice. Medium nibs.
Medium nibs, yeah.
And let's see, Ink Guy says back in November he got 4 platinum 3776s with medium nibs
Cool.
to test the 2-year claim.
I have two of them. One's a music nib, and the other's just a 3776 with a medium nib. I love them. Great fountain pens.
And JJ asks if you got the car situation sorted out.
Yeah, I did get that taken care of. In fact, the car had 85,000 miles, and I already spent, I don't know, 1,500 just to do routine maintenance that's required on it, which is expensive. And then the computer was going crazy. All these lights were coming on. So I took it in and they put it on a machine. And that's another $150. And the service tech that's there knows me, said, Larry, why don't you go look at some cars, you know, just in case you change your mind. I said, no, this car is paid for one more year, and then I'm going to have no more payments. I'll just upkeep my car because I really do love my Malibu. Badass car, definitely great car. So he said, well, the bad news is that your computer components are going out, and a lot of your, what was it? The modules, and there was something else were going out. So I went home that night. I did look at some cars, looked at another Malibu. It wasn't top of the line, about the middle of the road. I didn't like the body style, didn't have the power I wanted. It didn't have all the bells and whistles my Malibu had. So when I was going home, all these lights came on again. They were going crazy, and I was losing power. So I thought about it. That next morning, I called the sales guy and said, hey, Chris Randall, he's the guy that does the contracts on the cars. I said, tell him to go ahead and get the tracker ready. And that was, we saw the track, wasn't it? Tracks. It was a cool mini SUV, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it was only $22,000. So I said, get that ready. You know, it didn't have all the bells and whistles, but it was a cool car. No, it's not the Malibu. I mean, not even close to it. So Chris said, Larry, Randall's already got the papers ready. Just come on down and sign. So we did. And as soon as we got to the car dealership, right there in the driveway, the car died. Done. Did. So they helped push it in. And he gave me more of a trade-in for the car. So long story short, that's what I'm driving now. But I did get one of my most valuable things I love in a car. I use the cruise control a lot. So Chris said, Larry, I found you one just like this with a cruise control. So, but it's a nice car. It really is. It's got a lot of cool features in it. The dash is all touchscreen. It's really cool. It's got a lot of stuff in it, but it's plain in its own way. But, you know, not much of a choice. It's done. It's over. And I'm in it. So that's the story of my beloved Malibu. Can't believe it. I just can't. They couldn't either, because this is the first car that they've seen that has acted up. And there hadn't been any recalls on it. And because, you know, they've had Malibus in there with 200,000 miles, 300,000 miles, and they're just fine. But this is the first. So, had to happen to me. So much for my car. But I have another one, so it's straightened. And what else has been going on? Anything with you?
I'm looking. JJ sympathizes. He had a similar situation with his Dodge on computer control issues. Won't pass emissions, and there, no emissions, no plate, so he feels your pain.
Yep.
And we have a conversation going on about the non-dry out claim on the platinum nibs. It's only if you use the platinum inks, we think.
Oh, really? Huh. Okay, that's the first I've heard on that one.
Ink Guy thinks if it's the slip and seal mechanism that keeps the ink able to flow, he doesn't think the ink should matter.
Right, I was thinking the same line. It shouldn't.
He's testing it with platinum cartridges.
Because I use different inks of mine when I was using them. And I mean, I didn't use them for months because I go through the ink pretty fast because I do a lot of journaling every day. So, you know, maybe in a couple of weeks I would change them out to another pen, but they never dried up in that short a time. I know 2 weeks is a long time, but I just never have heard of a platinum yet drying out. It would be the first that I would be hearing. But they're a great fountain pen. They really are. About what, 80, 90 bucks, somewhere in there.
Judge says they could argue that different brands have different evaporation rates. His ink doesn't stay in long enough to test that.
That's me. Yeah. I use my pens and I use them a lot. I just got through yesterday cleaning out 4 pens. And I think I'm about ready to run out of 2 more pens of ink. So probably by tomorrow. And then I'll be down to 4 pens. And then what I do is I'll wait till those 4 pens till I lose 2 or 3 more, clean those out, and then I'll re-ink some more pens. Now this pen here, believe it or not, I keep Noodler's Blue in it, and I've had this inked up before Christmas. When did I get these? In November, I think. Yeah, I think it's November. And I've had ink in it 4 times. That I'm going to have to buy another bottle of Noodler's Bay State Blue. But this, you know, starts right up when I write with it. I've never had a problem with it. Just a good pen.
Is that the SBK?
Yeah.
David, that's an SBK-F19
Yep.
Chinese pen.
Uh-huh. See that nib right there? I'm trying to focus it. It's a clear plastic feed in the grip, and that's pretty cool because you can see everything inside. And let me unscrew it. As you can see, that ink is just about gone on this one. But, you know, I have to give it an A. Great fountain pen. I love it. I really do. Just a good pen. Again, I was really shocked how well this pen wrote. You know, it may not be top of the line bells and whistles, but it's a good pen. It's a pen that I'm not ashamed of using. Put it that way. Oh, you probably would have people criticizing, ooh, that's a what? Never heard of it. Me neither, but it looks great and it writes great, and that's all that matters to me. Oh yeah, I have other pens.
Oh, JJ, is that SKB rather than SBK? I may have been saying that backwards all this time.
SBK F.
Yeah, well, it's
19.
He has SKB.
SKB, yeah.
And I've been saying SBK.
Yeah, SKB, yeah. And this is the SKB 19. And the new one here is the SKB 20. I don't know why they have this one at 20. It's the same length, same weight, same everything. But that one has a extra fine nib in it. I don't understand why. And I've asked the seller, but there's a language barrier there, so we really don't understand each other. But that's it.
Okay, it is SKB. I've been doing that backwards. Sorry. Yeah. He believes they're made by Penton. Thank you. And he thinks the SKB 20 has round ends, and the SKB F19 has flat ends. You might look that up.
No, these are the 19s that have round ends, and this is a 20 that has a round end. They're all the same. All the same. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because I've ordered another 20. And let me just check here real quick. Because I can be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Let me see here. Right here. And you're right. The SKBF 20, they do have a flat end. So this is the 19. Okay. The 20 still hadn't got here yet. And that won't get here till, I was thinking about February 28th. So, but I think it'll probably be here before the 27th, I think, of February, I hope. But yeah, I see what you're saying now. And I bought, on the 19s, I bought one, a black, red, 2, 3, turquoise, 4, green, 4 of those, 5 with another green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Of course, that pink one, the F20. Then I got the acrylic wood, the Jinhao 51A. That's a cool one. Then I bought the Jinhao 994s. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They look great. Great colors, you know. See how they write. So wait for all that to come in. I'll have a field day. Then I bought 12 Jinhao Sharks. They're a fun pen. Great pen. Novelty. So those be given out. And last but not least, I finally did it. I bought me a bottle of Chinese ink. It's a 15 mil green for fountain pens. And only $2.98 free shipping. So I cannot wait to try that out. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, ink guy is kind of like you. He says the Chinese fine and extra fine are too sharp for him, like he's writing with a razor blade.
Yeah, and that's true. But I don't know if you noticed, but these are fine nibs, and they write more as a fine medium, more to the medium. And they're really nice and smooth. These aren't a bit scratchy at all. So that's why I'm so impressed with these pens. Because I don't like scratchy nibs. I can't stand an extra fine nib. It's like a nail. And I really don't like fine nibs that are scratchy. I don't like dry nibs. That's just not my thing.
And JJ says they would make good giveaway pens that you were getting those multiples of.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And, you know, when I do a giveaway, it's sometimes, depending on what I have on hand, I'll put other things with it. Like I've got a giveaway going right now. It's going to be a pretty good size one. That's going to be in this box. It's going to have quite a bit of cool stuff in there. And the paper, I can tell you right now, is going to be Tomo River paper notebooks. So I've got a bunch of cool stuff to go in there. Yeah. For me, I love doing giveaways. It's fun. I wish I could send one to everyone, but can't. I have a lot of people from overseas that have entered: Quebec, Australia, Germany, Spain, UK, India, Canada. You remember where else I said?
I think that's the ones you named.
Quebec. Yeah. So, and this one, man, I already have like between 30 and 50 people that have entered. So that's cool. So I'm thinking, well, and I've done this before, the winner gets that big box full of goodies. I may do a couple of second place, third place.
Ramon says, buy a nice fountain pen when you reach 2,000 subscribers.
I'm thinking about 25, Ramon. 25. For a giveaway? Is that what he means?
Don't know. Roberta, hello to Roberta.
Hello, Roberta.
You've got an entry from Costa Rica also.
Yes, because I got your entry. You with another 30 to 50 of them. But yeah, I saw that in. That's pretty cool.
Okay, he says, buy the fountain pen for you, not for giveaway.
Oh, for me?
As a reward.
I can do that. I have a nice wish list going on. I like another Vanishing Point. I really like them. I want to get what is that one I'm thinking of? The name of the pen, Edison Collier, the blue one. I want to get that one. I have that orange swirl, great fountain pen. Oh, as you all know, the Metropolitan has went up. What, about $25, isn't it? It was, what, 18? So finally, the pens are starting to increase.
Let's see, JJ says his year's quest is reevaluating which paper to use instead of Tomo River.
Yeah, for me, I'm done. Tomo River paper is my paper. I truly, truly love Tomo River paper, 52 Gs. That's my paper. Now, I may switch it out every once in a while when I'm doing some reviews. I want to do some writing here with some Rhodia or whatever I have on hand, I will do. But Baron Fig, Rhodia, Life, what is the other one?
Kikuyo.
Yeah, but that's Tomo River paper too. But
Ink Guy likes the Life paper.
Live paper, great stuff. Live paper is really, really a true fine paper. And that's my ink journal I've made out of a live paper. Yeah, I'm sticking with Tomo River paper. Second place would be live paper for me. Third place would be, say it again.
Kikuyo.
I'll never get it. Kikuyo paper. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Hush. So anyway, and then, Rhodia comes in there, which I have. And I've got so many different notebooks.
JJ wants some paper with feedback to it as opposed to being overly smooth.
What was that paper for some feedback? Oh, now I forgot. Anybody out there have any input on that? I forgot what I was going to say on that, on the paper, believe it or not. Some feedback. Was it Clairefontaine? No, Clairefontaine. Another good paper, though, that I found is the sugarcane paper from Franklin-Christoph. I like the tablet that he has out, really nice stuff. That's some great paper.
Ink Guy likes composition lab books. You've gotten several of those before.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I do like them. And I do use them. Yep. I have a bunch I go through, believe it or not. And I always try to keep one handy. I'm trying to find out what I did with it. Here it is, right here, dummy. Composition book. That's just one of them, yeah. But yeah, I like them. They work for me, you know. Yeah, they bleed through. But that's okay. I still use them. Well, that's the first person I heard that liked the composition book. Cool. I think next weekend we're going to be going to see Aquaman.
Aquaman, yeah.
Yep. And anybody seen that movie yet? We're going to go check it out next weekend. God willing. So, what was the lady's name from Spain? Was it Spain?
Roberta from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Okay. No, she's not the artist, is she?
Yes.
Oh, she's the artist.
Yes. See, that's the one I showed you the pictures.
Oh.
I think it was it dogs?
Wow. Ma'am, you are super. I love your artwork. You're great. I mean, you kick. You are magnificent. Peace to you. And thank you for joining. Great.
Yes, it was dogs.
Huh. I'd love for you to do, if you ever have time, a fountain pen. Wouldn't that be cool? Yes.
Oh, she's had 60 years of practice.
Well, you know, well, here's what I can draw. I can draw a stick person. Mm-hmm. And my Christmas tree are sticks. So, but I should have took up drawing at an early age. I do like to draw. I'm horrible. My poor pumpkins, they look so pathetically bad. Bad. I wonder if that video's uploaded yet.
I haven't received the note on my phone for it, but it's probably pretty close.
Oh, but then it froze up again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got one of our last videos. I think that's on the inscription.
That was the...
no?
Yeah, that was the review of the pen.
Yeah, the review of this pen will be coming up. Yeah. So.
Roberta says she got into fountain pens to get away from dip pens.
You know, Roberta, yeah. I've done dip pens. And my favorite dip pen of all dip pens is the glass dip pen. And there's different types. And the one I use, and I've done a video on it, holds a lot of ink and it really writes magnificent. I really like that. And got that from China. And it comes with a little glass where you can set your ink in there and put your glass dip pen in. It's beautiful blue. So yeah, and I've got some other with the steel nibs and stuff. So yeah, I've been there, done that, but I'm not much good at it.
She asks, which pen? Is that the one we got at Barnes & Noble?
The one that's not the glass, the one that has the metal, the steel nib you insert to the wooden dip pen. And then it also has one that has a feather. That's no good. Yeah.
Okay, your glass pens, you got those straight from China, right?
Right, yeah. And they really are good. One is a nice thick blue one, and another is a real nice thin blue one. You know, really beautiful work done.
JJ says he had to get away from dip pens because he shakes too much now. So he uses fountain pens, ink washes, and brush pens now for his artwork.
So, JJ, how are you doing?
Roberta just ordered the Ultraflex nib from FBR.
From Fountain Pen Revolution?
FBR.
Oh, FBR. Fountain FP. Okay.
What is FBR, Roberta?
Or the FPR, Fountain Pen Revolution.
JJ says, I'm hanging in there. Another year I can keep kicking and annoying folks.
Well, that's a good thing. And that's me.
Okay. Yeah, it was FPR.
Yeah.
That's your recommendation. Too.
Yep. And you'll love the pen. You will love the gold nib on that pen. It's like dynamite. And I need to get one. I've used them before. Janice in our pen club has one, loves it. Great fountain pen. In fact, you know, I have several of Fountain Pen Revolutions from Kevin that I got from him. And the Himalaya and the Airmail are really kick. They're great. But, you know, the Himalaya is about $29. But you stick that gold nib in it. And, man, what a pen you'll have. You'll have a top-notch pen. Those nibs run, depending on what you get, number 5 or a number 6, about 119 to 100 yeah, I think to 119 was it. Because I think the whole pen would run about $129 with a gold nib.
JJ says he thinks the FBR Gold Flex nib is almost as flexy as his Pilot CH912 with the FA nib.
Okay. I remember when Kevin came out with these gold nibs, I believe it was last year. Yeah, it was last year, I think. 14K gold nibs. And he mentioned it through email passings. So he was pretty excited about that. And I hear he's doing pretty well with the gold nibs.
Okay, looks like Roberta got the steel version at $20.
Okay, I have that. Excellent. Love it. You'll love it. It's a great nib. Great nib. In fact, I have two or three of his flex nibs steel. Great. So I wonder what Fountain Pen Revolution pays for shipping international. That would be interesting to find out. Because, you know, if somebody from another country wins, let's say, you know, put it in a box and they weigh it, and depending where it's going, what country, and the address, that's how they charge you. So it can get pricey, but I'm not sure if it was Goulet Pens or somebody that they have talked to, I don't know what mailing service they use. They've talked to them and they've got a price where to their liking that's affordable, so they can mail overseas. I'm not sure if it was Goulet or who it was.
JJ says the best for flex is the gold Victorian era dip pins.
Okay.
And Inca says the FPR gold nib looks awesome in an Ahab.
Love Ahab. Yeah. I like myself now, I like the Noodler's Music pen. I really do like it. I like the Conrad. I like the Creeper. The Creeper's Kick Monster. Ahab, fine pens. In fact, I need to buy a new model. I don't have any new Ahab models, but I need to get one. Yep. They're not expensive. And they're good pens. They're great pens. To me, for me anyway. Is David C. still on? Hey, David C., you still on, bud?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
JJ says, I wish they made the Ahab in ebonite.
Yeah, I thought at one time that Nathan, this was years back, was talking about that, but to keep expenses down, I think he was saying why he wasn't. Because what I hear from him is that he tries to keep the cost down, but make a decent pen. And he likes people to play around with them, tinker around with these pens a lot to get to know them, explore them.
Okay, Ramon has the question that I asked. What is the difference between a stub nib and a medium nib?
Well, let me see. I'll show you real quick. David, if you're there, you can answer it. I will show you a stub nib. I want you to look at this nib. Let me make sure this is the stub nib. If you can see this nib, can you see it? The way it's cut straight across?
Yeah, it's not going to focus real well.
Yeah, but it's just the way the tip is. On the medium nib, it had that little ball on the tip, where the stub nibs, they don't. They're cut straight across. You're going to have a, on your downstroke, you'll have a thicker, wider variation on the downstroke, where on the cross stroke, it'll be thinner. In fact, let me see if I can do that for you to show you real quick on it. All right, and this is the, okay, check this out. There's your downstroke, and there's your cross stroke. It's thinner. You see how thin that is? Does that help any?
He said, okay, yes. And also about the oblique nib, JJ says oblique is cut at an angle.
Yeah, I have, no, I have a broad nib. Yeah, I do have some oblique nibs. I have some Mont Blanc. I think it's a Legrand, has an oblique nib on it. I like them. They write good for me. And, I try to test the waters, and sometimes I get a nib that I like for a while, then after a while, I just don't like it. And then I put it up. And then later I go back to it and I reconnect, then I like it. Like I was saying earlier about that Aurora Optima limited edition, it cost me over $600. That's a lot of money. Still sitting on my shelf there, but I'm going to pull her out, ink her up soon.
Hello to Paul X.
Hey, Paul X. So, I didn't think that I was going to have time to do a live chat, but, I got through with everything. I was busy today. Busy. Still need to get the penguin. It's deflated, the flower bit. Need to get that out. But I got everything done, so I said, you know what? Let's do a live chat. So, usually Frank and Carl's on, but not today. I haven't seen him. But we got David. David C's in our pen group.
The Fort Worth Pen Club.
Yeah, Fort Worth Pen Club. Yeah.
Hello to Squib, who asks, what price range would you recommend for someone who is new to ink pens?
Well, I've done many reviews on newbies for ink pens. And to make sure that you really want to get into pens, I wouldn't recommend you buying a $100 pen. Like I was saying, these pens here from China, $2.83, dynamite pens. But pens that I like, the Lamy Safari, about $37. The grip, that's what I like about it. Some people don't like it. The Pilot Metropolitan is a great pen as well. The Platinum Preppy, it's a good one as well. The Pilot Pro, but that's about $50. So I would stay under, under $40 myself. And you can those pens I just recommended are really good pens. The Monteverde Island Blue, $18, good pen. The Twisby Echo, a great pen. That's under like $27, $28. Those are good pens. That's what I would go at, I started with the Jin Hao myself, 2 Jin Haos. But again, a Jin Hao is good. The Jin Hao 750, 450. If you like big girthy pens, 159. And what's cool about that, you have number 6 nibs, you can change them out.
Hello to LM. Have you tried the new Pen BBS 456? What do you think about it?
No, I haven't tried that. Anybody out there has? Pins.
Paul has a Lamy 2000 M oblique due to arrive this week.
Cool. You'll love it.
Let's see. Roberta, JJ did the pen bug, the ant, with the fountain pen. That's one of his. And I've totally forgotten, and I'm sorry. Did you do the hat that he's wearing also? The Okay, yeah, we had some other stuff come in, and I can't keep track of who's doing it. I'm sorry.
Good or bad?
Okay, he didn't do the hat.
Okay,
but I was trying to remember what else he did.
They're in the other room.
But they're on the Zazzle website is where the artwork shows up.
Here it is. There's one.
Yeah, there's the pen bug.
Yeah, that's what he did right there. And you know what would be cool is get one with sunglasses on there. Holding the pen and writing in a journal. That would be kind of cool. Shades. Maybe put a hat on him. Dress him up. Mm-hmm. That would be cool. That giant ant will be kicking.
He says we'll do a summer theme for you. Ink Guy Yes, JJ, that would be great. Ink Guy has the BBS 456. The filling mechanism works perfectly. He just doesn't care for their nibs.
Oh, really? What's wrong with the nib? I just have the Pen BBS, the blue one, and another one. Let me slide over here and look for it.
And Paul says he's got a, and hoping I'm pronouncing this one right, a Pennider Arco limited edition
Yeah,
sub.
Pennider. Yeah, okay. Here's my Pen BBS right here. Trying to find which ones are they, but they're not the one you spoke of.
Yeah,
no,
Ramon.
I didn't. No. Hold on. Here's a Pen BBS. This one is the Pen BBS. The 266. I believe this one is. Why don't everybody come on over to my pad and we'll all have a good time with the pens. This is not a Pen BBS. This is a Lingmo. And this is a nice pen too, the Lingmo. They both write really well. All right, get this thing out of here. All right, I'm back. So, trying to get everything organized back here. So, and another JJ's hat over there too. So,
JJ says he would show up and become the thing that wouldn't go home. Hard to part ways when you're with those with the same sickness.
Yeah, I can do pens all day long, for real. We can talk about pens, nibs, all day long. And we can debate them, likes and dislikes, all day long. Agree, disagree, all day long. But at the end of the day, we still connect. How's that? Because we all have one common factor there. We love the fountain pen.
Ink Guy says, to be honest, I got ruined on pens once I purchased my first high-end pen.
How'd you get ruined on that when you purchased your high-end pen?
I think he means got hung
you got hung up on it. Okay, yeah.
Hello to Journals, Pens, and Inks.
Hello, Journal, Pens, and Inks. They are addicting. Pens are addicting. I just love this vanishing point. I truly love this pen. I really do. It just kicks. I have that white one. I did the Star Wars thing with it. Remember the Stormtrooper?
Mm-hmm.
So this one here would represent Darth Vader. Yay, here comes Darth Vader. Darth Vader! There you go. What was the lady's name in Spain?
Costa Rica. Roberta,
what time is it over there and how's the weather in your part of the country? Over here today was like almost 69. Beautiful day today. Yesterday was also very nice.
Paul says, I feel like I just walked into an AA meeting. My name is Paul and I have a pen problem.
Well, welcome, Paul. And let's everybody say welcome, Paul. Come on, let's everybody type it in. Welcome, Paul.
That's kind of what we do at our Fort Worth Pen Club meetings. Let's see here. JJ says, I wish more companies would make Mandarin yellow pens. He likes those.
Okay.
Hello to Bridget, who says it's raining in Marina Sea, where I'm not sure what that is.
Marina Sea? Not California, no. Marina Sea.
Oh, California, yes.
Oh, right, California, okay.
Yeah, JJ says, instead of coffee for our meetings, we will hand out ink samples. One of our guys at the ink party had the ink bottle kind of explode on him, and he got covered with it.
Yeah, we had an ink party, was it last month?
Yeah.
Yeah, over at Starbucks. A lot of people turned out for it. It was a big event, and we had a blast. I mean, yep, it was like assembly line, checking out all these inks and stuff, and using our swabs and color rings and just doing all these cool things. And I have, all this paper. It was just a blast. And then it was Frank. Frank had ink, tubs of ink on ink on ink, tubs, okay? That much ink. And then he opened this one jar. Hey, I want to show you. Boom. He got covered with ink. I mean, covered with ink.
Costa Rica is in our time zone, so it's 7:15 for them as well. 82 degrees today. Ramon asks, how are your Parker jotters doing?
I love my Parker jotters. It's on my desk in the bedroom. I have 2 more. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 or 4, and I really do like my Parker jotters. There's time in every fountain pen person that you will run into a situation where you need a ballpoint. And ballpoints are okay, but I have in my Parker, I have the Parker gel ink in them, which I really like that a whole lot. And you can get, I think Pilot Refill has one you can put in there. But yeah, I like my jotter. For real, I use them every day.
It's 56 in Florida. JJ has freezing with light dusting of snow. And David C., yeah, the ink party was great. We even had 4 guests that are some of Larry's Starbucks friends that sat in on the action.
We missed you, David.
What's that? You're showing your Retro 51?
Yeah, this is a ballpoint Retro 51. It's a green one, but I have a gel refill for it. The Tornado rollerball pen, green. Got that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still in the box, untouched to human hands. La, 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 la.
Have you done a review on that one?
No.
Not yet?
No, it's still untouched.
Untouched.
And I'm not going to open it. It's going to stay in there like a mummy. Oh. Yep. I almost did a giveaway on it, but I just couldn't release it. David C., question. Have you ever tried, I know it's a dumb question, but bear with me. Have you ever tried Jinhao pens, David? If you have, do you like them? Or do you stay away from those kind of pens?
JJ says, I had Ranga make me a roller ball that uses the body eyedropper for fountain pen ink.
That's cool. Now, JJ, you live in the UK?
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay. Now, who's the other guy that lives in the UK then?
Yeah, sorry. We have so many viewers from everywhere. It's hard to keep track. I need to make a list or something. David says he used a ton of the Gin House when he was in college. Let's see. Okay, Ramon's in the UK.
Okay.
Now, JJ was originally from Slovakia.
Okay, that was on my mind. Gotcha.
Let's see. Back to David C. They work. I just don't like them as much. Journals, Pens, and Inks asks, do you have the Lamy Linnea?
No, I don't. I have just the Lamy Safari, the All-Star, the 2000 and the Lamy not the Vista. I had that. The Lamy La. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, that's what I have.
Okay. Do you remember what the red bottle of ink in the opening is?
I think it's the...
I think it had a wax seal on top.
Okay, yeah. I got it right over here. Come back here. Where art thou? It's a... how do you say that French name? Pure... How do you say it, Jake? Pure...
Well, I don't remember which one it is.
I don't remember where I put the darn thing. I know I had it. It's around here somewhere.
We'll figure out, Roberta will figure out which one it is and put it on the Facebook page.
Y'all keep talking, I'll keep looking.
Bridget says, I'm using a Genhouse 750 with a G nib for drawing.
That's cool.
I like the setup, but it has to be cleaned and dried after every use. JJ has same setup with the titanium G nib. Paul X asks, who has the bigger pen problem, Larry or Mr. Announcer?
Oh, me for sure.
Well, Larry for sure. Yeah, I think the last time we checked, he's got over 250 pens in his collection. I only have one pen. I'm sorry.
Well, I did find the Noodler's Rome Burning. Yay.
Oh, okay, Noodler's Rome Burning.
Find that one, yeah. Okay.
Welcome to Dean Martin.
Hey, Dean Martin, what's happening? I do not know where I put that ink.
Yeah, we'll find it and put it on Facebook.
Huh. I won't be able to sleep tonight till I find it. That is really weird because I usually have it back up here with all my inks. It's probably hidden for real. I do have it. I do like the bottle. Where did I put it? Where art thou, ink? Probably right in front of my face. A pure, it's that.
Papier?
Yeah, it's from Louisiana. Out that way. That ink.
Well, we'll find it.
Yeah, we'll find it and I'll put it up there. Huh. Very interesting. Unless the pink duck came in here and got it. We have to watch the pink duck. He takes everything. Yep. Well, beats the heck out of me.
JJ asks, is it House of the Rising Sun?
Yes, that's it. Ta-da! There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. Yeah. It has been a ruin for many a poor boy. That's it.
Well, hello, welcome to Sean Chai.
Hello, Sean.
He likes to put Genhouse with zebra G nibs.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never done yet, but I've heard good things about it. And also, I've heard that you have to change them out pretty often. They don't last too long.
Ramon says in the UK you can't find nibs to buy. He thinks there's only one site in the UK.
It's interesting. Well, up that way, Appleboom, where they're in,
Is he in Netherlands?
Netherlands, yeah. They're real good to buy from. Another one in the UK is going to be, forgot the name.
David C. says Beaufort Nibs is a UK company.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. David C. said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he put a link up on it for it.
Yeah, on my wish list, I forgot to say that the Peniter is on my list, and also the Visconti Mag. What was it? Magnet?
I don't remember that one.
Mag. Oh, that new Visconti that's out right now. Mirage. That's it, Mirage.
Yeah, Mirage we got.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sean says, put the Zebra G in a Jinhao. It's a ton of fun. Paul X also has a Jinhao with a Zebra G coming. Jesus says you can put the G nib into the Ahab as well.
Where did you get the Jinhao and the Zebra nib already together at? Are they coming separate? And how isn't there some difficulty when you put that Zebra nib into that Jinhao? Because one reviewer, I think he was in China, he was talking about that it showed how well it writes, but there was a bit of difficulty to get the nib in there with the feed into the grip.
JJ says G nibs on Amazon. Paul says eBay. Roberta says it's cheaper to buy Ackerman inks directly from the Netherlands than inside the U.S. Bridget says she had to bend the nib a little to fit the feed well.
Okay. What did I do with that ink? Now it's bugging me. Huh. I took it to the ink party, but I know I brought it back. I thought. Wow, I've already been on almost an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, folks, it's already 7:30 here, Texas time, and I think I'm going to have to cut it loose. I've still got a few things I got to do and get done, and Cubby is ready for his snack, and I have to do the Mickey Mouse thing. That's the Minion thing. So, MICKEY. Hey, folks. Hey, thank you for joining me. David, good to see you back on again, brother. And we'll be seeing you at the Fort Worth Pen Club meeting in a few weeks. So, check you out then, my brother. And you all stay safe, stay healthy, and really don't text and drive. And that's going to wrap this one up today. Had a blast with you guys, as I always do. We'll see you guys all next Sunday. Peace. Y'all take care. God bless. Love you guys.